Mr. Mike! Many students are now preparing a revision for the final lab of the O-level exams. We all know that English is an important subject that they must do well in. Do you have any tips to share with students and parents when preparing for O-level English?
Okay, since you ask, here are your answers. Let's skip through all the generic tips. Let's just go to the three most counterproductive tips, which I think you should totally avoid. Let's go to the first one. It's the misconception that you cannot study for listening comprehension and for orals. It is vital for you to revise and study for listening comprehension and your orals. Listening comprehension takes up 10% of the marks, and the oral segment takes up 20% of the marks. Even before you sit for your final paper, your written paper, 30% of your marks are done, which is why it's so important for you to practice, learn the skills for listening and oral, and practice them. I've had a few classes already, and the students realize, wow, you've got to really know what to listen out for, what are the key things that you need to highlight. For orals as well, you do need to practice. Okay, so there is a proper way to do revision and with a proper plan for that. Got it? Okay, second thing I want to talk about that's really counterproductive. You have so many components in your English paper. You got visual text, you got editing, you got situational. There's so many components. You need to know which parts you can really score. And you need to know which parts are the problem parts that you have. And you need a simple and effective plan to target your weak areas. Then you will have calm nerves, you feel confident on the day itself. Indigo also has a whole essay marking system where you can actually submit your essays for us to mark. We've got trained teachers. We take it upon ourselves to mark your papers, give you feedback, and tell you how you're going to improve and which are your weak areas. Memorizing essays, third counterproductive way that students should never do anymore. The exams have changed tremendously. If you look at the papers that have questions that have come out over the years and the model, the specimen paper that MOE has come up with, you'll realize that the essay questions have changed. So memorizing is thrown out the window. We really need critical thinking, critical skills, and the ability to figure out which would be the best ways to answer the questions together with the content that's required. Some of you all are in a desperate mode where you all start to download essays from internet, from other centers. That's not the way to do it now. At this stage, what you really need to do is to find out what are the structures that are required to answer the different types of questions. We equip you with the right kind of strategies and the right kind of structures to handle all the essay questions and even skills required for comprehension, unusual and effective, the 3 details questions. All these skills will be shared with you. So those are the 3 counterproductive things which I think we should really not do to make sure that we get the results we want to get. A lot of times also, people say that
English, you don't have to study English. You can't study English.
you can study English. So this last crucial 3 months, you need to have a real strategy, a real plan as to how to study, what to study, when to study. Okay, so with this in mind, Indigo has got a super crash course with you in mind, dedicated to the exam skills that you think you need the most. Come to Indigo, come join us and help us to help you on this journey to achieve your fullest potential. Are you okay with all the answers up there? Hi? Good. And you have less than 100 or 100 plus days before the O-level written paper. For those of you who are doing the orals, you've got less than 30 days. All the best. Thank you, and I hope I've answered your question out there. Stop. I missed that part. Can rewind? Oh, you're starting already? Okay, go back again. I missed it all. I was happily just waiting.